So I picked up the Osmo Pocket 3 over the weekend and shot a bunch of vlogging stuff in Connecticut. I've been shooting with it for about a week now. So I just want to make a quick video kind of talking about the camera, settings I used, and my overall experience with it and how I'm liking it so far. How distracting is that? So one of the biggest things that I've found that I really like about it is just the size. So you flip it on and you basically have this super portable, stabilized setup that is just almost unbelievable to even have something that size. And just the fact that you can kind of just stick it in the case here, throw it in your pocket, just having to lug around even like a mini mirrorless camera with a lens and a microphone, sometimes not practical. And I found that I was leaving this camera at home a lot when I wanted to film something, or I was missing out on stuff, even on vacation, just bringing even something small and compact like an X-T4 or an XH2S. I was not taking it out as much as I would have liked to. So the fact that I can have something like this and just whip that out when I want to film something and pop it back in my pocket and get actual usable footage off of it is insane. So right now I'm recording on the Osmo Pocket 3 and on the X-T4. Obviously the X-T4 is going to look a little bit better just because it is a full-size mirrorless with lens on it, but the quality I'm getting out of the Osmo versus what I'm getting out of the X-T4, I feel like almost matches up pretty well. And if you're trying to get some stabilized gimbal shots, something super small and pocketable to match up with a vlog or a full-length video, this absolutely worked just fine for that. Quality is insane, obviously, as you can see. The quality coming out of this is superb, I find, over any other Osmo system. I did actually shoot a video years ago with the original Osmo, which was way bigger than this, and the footage was okay, but they've obviously come a long way with the gimbals and the image quality that they're putting out of the sensor. I'll put up some clips now that I shot with my friend Ben over the weekend. We did a photo walk and I was able to film with the Osmo and still take photos with some film cameras that we had and get like a behind the scenes sort of the photo walk. Well, if I was using the X-T4 or the XH2S, I would not have been able to run and gun that setup as easily as I was able to with the Osmo Pocket 3. So in terms of settings for the Osmo Pocket 3, I found you can get usable footage directly out of the camera itself with the auto settings on it. But what I found works best, kind of post over here for the settings that I found works best, but shooting in D-Log is going to give you that full 10-bit rating capability and dynamic range that the camera's 1-inch sensor can put out. And then I've also found shooting, obviously manual settings, at trying to keep the shutter speed low, you're going to need ND filters to do that. But even during the day, I didn't have ND filters and the shutter speed was out, like I think 1/4000th of a second. The ISO is low, so getting an ND filter on the camera will help get better cinematic looking footage, but you can definitely use this in auto and let it kind of adjust the frame rate and shutter speed depending on what the settings are and the scene that you're shooting in. But ND filters are always going to make it better just because it smooths out the footage and gets the shutter speed down to a more cinematic frame rate. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video about the Osmo Pocket 3. I'm hoping to put out some other content around this camera and just shoot with it and kind of just put videos out that I make with the camera itself. And if you guys have any questions, drop a comment below. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.